What's up, guys, and welcome, Daily Theologians. I know what you're wondering. Can the world get any crazier? Yes, it can, as people try to make the case that women should box men and that it is somehow fair. Check this out. You're not going to want to miss this one. Ayo, Adrian. So I have an interest in this story because I'm older and I do the virtual boxing to work out. I'm super sore, but it's a good workout and it's fun. But you recognize right away that men and women are different. Just watch women throw punches that don't know what they're doing, and then watch a guy. There's a total different approach here. Now, I'm not saying some women cannot totally destroy some guys, okay? That's definitely possible. And there are some beastly women out there. But my point here is all things being equal, when you put a trained man against a trained woman, it's not even close. There's all kinds of metrics that are different. And so when you consider boxing, it's a very physical thing. And men are supposed to protect women. And even if you think, boxing maybe shouldn't be something we celebrate as Christians, at least the apostle Paul mentions it. He does not box the air, like one beating the air, but trains his body daily. And that training for godliness is of value. So he uses that example. And I think the reason for that example is it takes hard work and discipline, but we are more than just physical creatures, and God created us in a certain way, a certain order. But the beat down on women continues. Remember Leah Thomas? I'm trying to think of his actual real name. He's a man. I can't think of his name. He's a he. And the whole harangue with this thing is that there are only two genders. And that's not popular. Maybe we'll get deleted for this. I don't really care, honestly, at this point. It's a matter of time. It's like doing YouTube videos is like running towards a diving board into the Grand Canyon. The harder I work to try to reach more people, the more I realize the end is nigh. The end is near, nigh. Anyways, look up Matthew 24. Anyways, so check this out. Here's the article. Mixed martial arts fighting, which resembles boxing, really, has allowed trans identified male athletes to compete against biological females. Last year, uh, Alana McLaughlin overpowered a female opponent, so he's a guy. This drew the ire of British television personality Piers Morgan, who called the fight sickening. Morgan also recalled how male MMA fighter Fallon Fox once fractured a woman's skull during a match. So there's that. The World Boxing Council vowed to keep researching with the utmost professionals healthcare to have a greater understanding of the matter and keep looking for fairness in the sport and equality. Really, we're looking very hard. We're looking like we're really trying to figure this one out, aren't we? There's more. Here's the second one. The WBC added, there's no consensus whether a bout between a woman and a man is a fair bout between two equally matched competitors. Okay. However, the organization expressed concern because male competing in professional boxing has already gone through puberty. He has the musculature and bony structure of a man. Think that's because he is a man. Therefore, the organization concluded a combatant may have an unfair advantage over the biologically female competitor. The statement included a similar comment implying that biological female boxers would be disadvantaged against male fighters. So, you don't see this going the other way. You don't see a lot of women jumping into the men's pool. I'm going to take on whoever. Just, people going up against who's that? Tyson Fury. I guess he's retiring, but or Deontay Wilder. I'm going to take him on. They would die. Their heads would literally be removed from their bodies. It would be off. No one would do that. And yet it goes the other way. I wonder why it goes the other way. Maybe because these people that are pathetic and that want to hurt women get the opportunity to overpower them. This is evil, cowardly, and totally awful. So here's the solution. God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created them male and female. He created them. Genesis 1:27. In the beginning, God created people, male and female. And this is a picture of the marriage covenant. The reason we have marriage is a picture of the gospel. It's the mystery of the gospel, and that is Ephesians I believe it's chapter 6. I have to look that up. But anyways, the mystery of the gospel. And so we see that, and people deny what's obvious. They're not really confused about this. The issue, of course, is always one of the heart. They must repent and believe in the death, burial, and resurrection of the God-man, Jesus Christ, who lived a perfect, sinless life in our place, bore an infinite hell that died and rose on the third day. He's coming back to judge this insanity. And it's getting crazier by the day because it's just at a point where even something like this is kind of like low tier. This isn't even the big thing happening right now. And it's just, yeah, it's crazy. The world is crazy. And Jesus is coming back. Let me know what you think and take a moment and remember to take a moment and take a swing at that like button. Hammer that like button. Like the 95 Theses. Thank you so much. Leave a comment below and God bless.